Yeah, so pop in here. We've got a crowbar now.
Yes, so I can use the crowbar to pick up dime.
A little anticlimactic.
But I need to take the chewing gum off it, no?
Correct. So that's probably the best way to take it off.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting, yeah. So now we've got another dime. So you know what we can do now.
What if I accidentally put it into the vending machine?
I don't think it accepts dimes. I think it was nickels or something. I can't remember exactly.
Okay.
He's still asleep.
Ew, it's soaking wet. I don't think I can put that in the chronojohn.
So.
Oh,
also,
right. I remember now. To use the dryer, I shrinks it to the hamster size.
Except, slow down. You don't have any money.
Yeah, so there has to be money somewhere else.
There does. So you can go around looking for it. I was going to ask you, like, have you ever, when, like, you were asleep, had a falling sensation that just jolted you awake?
Yes!
Out of order.
I've had that a lot in the past.
Or sometimes, like, you're just lying down, so you just jolt and you don't know why.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, that falling sensation will typically wake someone up. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's just amusing how he's so fast asleep.
That buzzing fluorescent light makes the beef jerky look especially...
Okay, let me just...
Yeah, you can walk around while we're talking about this. Like, apparently that will wake pretty much anyone up. I don't blame you, buddy. We took your stamp collection.
Yeah. Remember what? Did we even need the stamp collection?
We needed the stamp that came out of that stamp collection.
Yes, that's true.
What did you say your wife's name was again?
So my hint to you here is first floor again.
Yeah, I'll go to these rooms.
Oh, the stormtrooper helmet.
It's pretty small.
Out of context, that's pretty bad.
It's too heavy for me to pick up.
Yeah, Bernard's not a bodybuilder now, is he?
It's too heavy. Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
I love you, Green Tentacle.
How does a tentacle sit in a beanbag chair?
Oh, that part's easy. It's getting back out of it that's hard.
Can you actually use that bowling ball?
No, Purple brought that in here after he grew arms. He got really discouraged, though, because he doesn't have fingers.
That is a problem, yeah. Imagine trying to use a bowling ball with only one finger.
The litter box. Have you got a cat?
Don't ask.
How's your new band doing?
Green tea and the sushi platter? Doing great! We've decided to really capitalize on our strongest quality as a band.
Carefully crafted melody and distinctive counterpoint?
Volume, man, volume!
Loud is
We
better.
have a chance to win a Grimey Award as the loudest new band. We're pulling out all the stuff.
Which is also why earlier on, remember when we needed to get the fake vomit off of the ceiling,
Weren't you looking
Yeah.
for a new guitarist
the
a while
speakers are
back?
set to the maximum volume.
Yes, but
Which
we
is why-
decided to
that
go
was
with
kind of a
the
hint,
play
like-
power tools instead. We can generate a lot more sound that way.
Fair enough. I don't remember the last time I saw a band with power
Are you
tools.
working on an
But...
album?
So I'm wondering if the coin under
Yeah, we're
him,
doing
do I
a
need him to
CD
move?
called
No,
Crap on
no, it
the
isn't.
Forehead. I've got a few tracks
Is it in this
hooked up
room?
through the stereo
No.
if you want to hear them.
That's great.
Yeah.
I was wasting my time.
See you later.
It's okay, we're getting some nice
Yeah.
dialogue
Good
from
luck in saving the world, B-Man.
him. B-man. That's cute. Doesn't exactly look like there's any money in here.
Oh, that's the wrong button. No, there doesn't, but...
Pick up the leftovers.
No way. I'm not touching that junk.
I'm with you, Bernard.
No way.
I really
I'm not
hated
touching that
when,
junk.
like, You're cleaning
Mom,
some
Dad has one of
dishes,
these
and there's
in
some
his den.
juices on the dishes,
It's
and they
pretty
accidentally get
small.
on your finger. Isn't that the worst?
Is it in this room?
No.
Isn't the room where the guy was sleeping?
No.
So it's in the hallway.
Yes. I just love that shot of him just on the ground.
Except for those beef squigglies, I got everything I want out of there.
Okay.
Is that so, Bernard? What I'm going to recommend here is crime. I want you to commit a crime.
Oh. See, I was trying to be good.
You're not meant to be good in these games. Very few point-and-click adventure games have you being a good person. So now look at all these quarters.
1968, 1974.
Bernard, you don't have to read every single one. Just put them into your fucking pocket.
Ooh, 1977.
1977 when Star Wars came out. The first Star Wars. Later that day. And much, much later. So he literally looked to see every coin there with what year it was minted in. Okay, so now we know what we can do with those coins, right?
Yep.
And so first things first, what do we want to put in the dryer?
This.
Now we need money.
Whew.
He put in every single quarter that he had.
That's really funny.
And also notice it's 25 cents every 30 minutes. Now, how many quarters was there? Like,
How much is a quarter? A quarter is 25 cents, isn't it?
yes.
I didn't know how much quarters there was.
There was just a massive pile. So why don't you go back to Laverne?
Well, I have to send her the thing. Okay, I take the thing out, don't I?
It's gonna be going for a while.
It doesn't just speed up for me like everything else did.
Well, you're going 200 years in the future. And do you remember that room was completely untouched?
Oh wait, yes, and that's right. It took 200 years for it to be done.
Mhm.
Yeah, that made
You seem to have some faint memories of this.
Fade memories. I think from when was it who played it before?
It was. Do you want to drop his name like that?
Oh yeah, that's true. A friend of ours played it once.
Yes.
I got the Fravomatic gizmo for you, sir.
You mean the high-frequency phragostatic generator?
Yes, that one. But I'm having trouble locating the pneumo what's-this.
The pneumoelectric deamplifier. You might try that old abandoned lab in the basement. It's hardly been touched in 200 years.
Well, not just that room, huh?
The diminuator will be my crowning success. With it, I'll be able to shrink the entire human race out of sight.
Perfect. Okay, you remember where to go in here, right?
Yeah, it's the floor.
It just finished. Perfect.
Ooh, cute.
It's kind of cute. And of course now...
Oh fuck's sake.
This ought to warm him up.
And what did I need him for? He was supposed to run on something, wasn't it? No.
Yes, he was meant to run on something.
Oh.
Do you remember what, though?
I think it was downstairs in the clock again.
Let's try it.
I love the fact they kept the clock.
They did. Well, as they said, hardly touched anything. So, yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Yep.
I knew we'd use this too.
Now, do you want to pick up that item that's on the ground first?
What is it?
It's a hubcap. You know what a hubcap is, right?
That's for cars, no?
Yeah. So now we've got to deal with this. What are you trying to do?
Close the bathroom door.
You just hit open.
No.
So now, do you want to use it on... Oh. What did you hit there?
Use mouse.
I can't fit in there.
You can't fit in there, but you know what can fit in there?
There.
Perfect. So now let's go get our little buddy out.
Open.
Grab the dust ball.
Oh.
And now we can put him back.
Well,
Oh,
look
la
at
triumph
that
of music.
sucker go. He just keeps running and running and running.
Okay, so that's them both all done now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Everything is in readiness.
So am I pretty much at the end of the game?
Activated
we're
the
close
unit.
actually, yeah.
Time to throw the switch.
Great.
That almost crushed me there.
Goldie. I'm so happy to.
Hi.
Laverne.
Oh.
Wow. I'm so glad you two made it back okay.
I hate to interrupt, but there's no time to lose. Now that you're back, we've got to proceed with the original plan and send you back to yesterday to turn off the
Do you remember that was the original
Yes.
plan?
Yeah, but I can't remember what happened. Oh, the diamond or something broke, wasn't it? So like,
Hold on a
Yeah,
minute.
he was using imitation
All the
diamond.
time alive, and I think
You've got to do it, Bernard.
You can't turn off the machine if I get there first.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, guys. This time I know I can stop him.
Go ahead, little dude.
uh-oh. I guess we better do something.
Yep.
Let's go.
No, wait! You can't all go in the...
do they all combine together?
You ever see The Fly? Like-
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They get all combined together.
Did you see The Fly? He even just says it.
We're some kind of monster, dudes.
My biggest question is, do they have women's bits or men's bits down there? Or both?
Maybe both. We'll have to see.
We can't see.
Mom
Well, I don't know. We're not going to get that shown to us, but
Wait just a
you'll
minute.
let's just keep going, and maybe there might be some implication there.
Tentacle. What was that green?
He's behind you. Yeah. He's
I
behind
believe
you.
he's trying to warn you
Yeah.
about me.
Oh.
We are going to turn off the sludge-o-matic and defeat your evil plan, overgrown worm.
You sorry lot are no match for me.
But there's 3 of us. Well, sort of.
Nevertheless, I mean to crush you.
Yeah?
You and what army?
Why, this army of
Oh, that classic retort. That's a lot of tentacles.
You see, I've been busy. These are all versions of myself from the future. I've been bringing them back here using the Chronojon. Together, we will conquer the world. You 10 there. Go to the basement and guard the sludge-o-matic.
Now, the actual mention of 10 there is actually a slight hint of how we'll solve with them later.
Okay.
No one is to touch the sludge-o-matic. Now, creature, I must decide what excruciating tortures to leave them to me.
Oh. It's Laverne's one.
I've been itching for a chance to test out my newly completed diminuator.
And you remember what this does, right?
Shrinks you.
Excuse me. Us.
All right, the rest of you come with me. Next stop, the world.
So this is kind of like the finale
What
of
do
the
we
game,
do
all right?
now?
Whoa.
Oh, it's temporary.
Wears off.
Yeah, wears off.
Aha.
Run for it!
Damn.
He's
The
recharging.
battery must
Yeah.
not have had time to recharge, but it will.
So there's like a cycle to it. What a genius invention.
Shh! Maybe he won't find us.
You, where are you, human?
So now we need to solve this whole crisis. How are we going to do that? Well, first things first, let's check what we brought with us.
Nothing.
A grand total of nothing. Why is it saying talk to? Oh, did you like select the talk to option?
No?
Okay. So, do you know what our ultimate goal here is?
To go to the basement and turn off the sludge meter.
Yes. Now we know there's 10 tentacles down there.
Yeah.
So just give some stuff tries. I don't want to be telling you the solution. So yeah, what are we gonna do about those guys?
I love the fact they just stand there and they're like,
Yeah. Also, do you see what they've done to
yeah, they tied him up.
poor Fred
Oh,
Edison?
it's not letting me see what I can select here.
Oh, like if you hit shift, doesn't highlight anything?
Yeah, it didn't.
That means it's just people that you can talk to.
Okay.
So what can we? Do you see how they were formed there? Like what position they were in?
Like, oh, I know what to do.
You got it?
Yeah, I did.
Do you see why I was saying that 10 is like an important number that they?
I think this was his room. Or was it the first one?
Whose room were you looking for?
His
If
friend.
only
Oh,
the hardware store carried larger batteries.
You mean Green Tentacle's room?
yeah.
That was F. I'll just tell you that.
Ah,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
take that.
So he's gonna spot us if we try to go to F.
This.
Out of context, that sounds bad.
How
Yes,
can
it
possibly
does.
continue to thwart me?
yes, yes, it does. I hope my boyfriend ever watches that. That's
It's okay.
How
We
can
know
you
the
possibly
context of it.
continue to
He
thwart
would.
me?
yeah.
So anyway, the point is, so we going to F isn't an option.
So we have to distract him with something.
Maybe, or is there something that we could take advantage of?
We get shrinked and run through the mouse hole. That's in this
Blasted
room.
useless paperweight.
In W, is it?
Yeah.
Is the mouse hole in W?
No, it's an or.
How can it possibly continue to thwart me? Aha!
Uh-oh.
But now we've got the door open,
Yeah.
so while we're small,
We have to run, but it won't let me select it.
Drat.
well, it will once the cutscene's over.
If only the hardware store carried larger batteries.
There we go. And I didn't have to tell you, did I? All I had to do was imply, right?
It's way too high.
So I think, will we, like... We'll get big again after a while,
Yeah.
yeah. So now we can... the triumph.
Hey! Where'd he go?
Perfect. Yeah, I didn't have to tell you any of that, did I? Really, I just had to, like, kind of direct you to certain things. Give little hints. So you're doing well.
Da 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 da. Here we go.
And now guess what you have to do? Strike!
Great! Now we can turn off the machine and prevent all this tentacle mayhem from ever happening.
Oh.
Well, I'm certainly glad that's over with.
Is it
Yeah,
now?
let's get out of here.
Leaving so soon? We haven't had the chance to get to know one another. You humans are so small-minded.
Eek!
And guess what he's gonna do now?
Turn it back on.
Yep. So he's our last issue. Because he'll just keep turning it back on, you see, every time we turn it off. So we need to deal with him now.
Run all you like, you insignificant insect.
Okay,
The
so I need something
human
else to
race
knock him
is
out.
doomed.
So, I mean, we don't have any items right now, right?
No, we have to go get an item again.
So what's the only thing we can do, really, in this situation?
We better deal with Purple Tentacle first. That's probably a bad
Probably a bad idea, yeah.
That's probably a bad idea.
I've already won.
Have you
That's
now?
probably a bad idea.
Why? It doesn't give you the option to open
We don't have to scalp anymore.
Just what is it you have against humans anyway?
Yeah, what do we do that's so bad?
Humans are our oppressors. They made us live in this horrible motel. They created us in ungainly forms, so we could not rise against them. Try walking around with your legs tied together and glue on your shoes.
To be fair, that is pretty bad.
But humans also created the Sledge-O-Matic, which made you super intelligent.
Nonsense. I created that myself and sent it back through time. I knew Fred's mad scientist ego would make him use it. How
Interesting.
that for a paradox.
Yeah.
Who, Fred? But there's only one of him.
Right. Anyway, you can see why I detest humans.
So yeah, let's see if we can do
Are you
anything
really a
with
future
this
version
dialogue
of
here.
Purple Tentacle?
Who else would be brilliant enough to invent the diminuator?
How is it that you can grow hair without follicles?
It wasn't easy, but the secret made me very wealthy.
I can imagine, yeah. He's just selling like to everyone else,
Let's
like
discuss your hatred of humans
Oh.
further.
What's to talk about? I detest the whole cackling, hand-wringing lot of you.
Sounds like you just hate Dr. Fred.
yeah, that's a pretty good point,
Suppose
right?
you're right about that. I didn't start out hating all humans,
Just Dr. Fred, yeah. It was just him, really.
You're pretty handy with that ray gun.
Center of the forehead every time.
Center
Would you
of the
like a
forehead every
demonstration?
time. Think about it.
I bet you couldn't hit your own forehead.
Nice try.
Why don't you zap Fred with the ray gun for a change?
Perhaps that would be entertaining.
Did you notice it all?
Yeah, he's gonna hit Fred, and then we can use the machine then, no?
No.
Oh, the thing, yeah.
You didn't even put that together? That Fred had the little mirror. Well, I don't know what it is actually. What even is that?
It's like, it's a thing in Doctor Who. It's like, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know what it is.
I think it's a light. I think they can turn it on and hit the light. I don't know.
You haven't heard the last of me. I'll be back, and the next time, the world and all its piffling inhabitants shall be mine. All mine.
Again, he ran through the dialogue a bit too quickly there, but that's fine.
All mine.
Okay, little fella. Mail this to Siberia.
Oh, perfect. And so now if we turn off.
Well, obviously the one in that's what Siberia would also disappear.
Yes, that is correct. Oh, look at that.
Our work
Serenity
here
of
is
nature.
done. Now we can go home.
Yay! Game complete.
Well, kiddies, it's been jumpsuit full of weasels. Now kindly get your freakish hide out of my home.
Please, Dr. Fred, you've got to get us out of this mess. We look terrible, and we can't buy clothes off the rack.
That's the worst part.
I'm getting sort of used to it. Maybe we could go on the talk show circuit.
Help us, Dr. Edison. You're our only hope.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
all
a
right.
Star Wars reference. There. Take a look closely now.
They're actually. Oh,
Idiots! It seems you're not exactly the sideshow attraction you imagined. You're just three complete goofballs stuck in one suit of clothes.
I mean, you were asking about their gentles before, but
yeah.
like there wasn't really anything to do with that, you know? They were just complete fools. These are the people who saved the world.
Oh, you know, has 2 holes at its top.
Yeah. Lovebirds, pleased with our work.
Well, I'm glad that's...
When did
taken
they
care
realize
of.
they had that they weren't
Looks
using their legs? Like they
everything's
were
back
fucking
to normal.
Everything's back to normal, huh? The American flag is still the tentacle suit. Yay, we did it!
Yay! Completed. Okay.
Yes, so what did you think of the game overall?
It was fun.
Mhm.
I think if I was playing it like on my own, I probably would have sat down and played it without stopping in a day, because I did forget things. So that was kind of the only thing.
Yeah, and also if I was a Batman, you might have had to go to a walkthrough every so often.
Now and again, yeah.
Yeah, but that's fair. That's kind of how, like, there's hardly any, like, proper point-and-click adventure games that I've played where I haven't had to go to a walkthrough
No,
at some point.
I don't think there's anything wrong with using a walkthrough if you get stuck.
Yeah,
Like,
just as long as you give it your best.
yeah, like, I guess some people want to play games and figure it out themselves, and that's fine, but there's times, I remember Final Fantasy 10 years ago, one of the temples, I was really, I think it was the lightning one, the puzzle.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was really stuck there, and I didn't, it was one of the, I was still kind of like, I didn't think, it wasn't as many I guess it was harder to find walkthroughs back then,
That's fair.
but I did eventually figure it out, but it took me ages
Yeah. And it would have been nice to just have the...
to have it walk through, yeah.
That's fair. But back to this, like, first off, I'm going to say, one of my favorite point-and-click games ever. And maybe a bit too too good, actually, as a start. I wonder, will it sour some of your other
I think the
experiences?
story was just fun.
It's really fun. I think it's very well written. There's a lot of very humorous moments in it. I love the art style. Like, this is the remaster version, but it's very loyal to the original artwork. It's just, like,
Cleaner looking.
higher resolution.
Yeah,
and
cleaner looking. Like,
But yeah, in terms of the actual art style, it's very loyal to the original. Seagull appears courtesy of Loom. I actually haven't played Loom yet, so I actually wouldn't know the reference there. Did they give any credit to Jar Jar Binks?
I don't know. Did it?
They probably didn't, but that's fine.
I like Jar Jar.
Wait, what?
I liked Jar Jar Binks. You knew this.
Okay, we're gonna
I said this before. Jar Jar. I actually liked Jar Jar.
we're gonna have to end on here then. So.
And our friendship apparently is over, I think, in his head.
So hopefully folks have enjoyed our playthrough of Day of the Tentacle. It is such a fantastic game, and I mean, you guys all know all the solutions, but even if this is your first experience of it, wait a few years, forget some of the solutions in this, come back and play it, because it's a great time. And we also have a pretty good idea of what our next short slot game is gonna be.
I think we talked about it, but I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything yet. We'll get onto it then. But until then, this has been Eoghan, also known as Immortalion.
And Caitlin.
And bye-bye!
Bye.